get them straight in. And
yeah, I mean, that was going to be an interesting push here for the terrorist side. They were going to put 2 people down into the volcano, and then they were going to push 3 people into the ramp room here. And that worked. I mean, that was a really good idea, but the problem was they got clean downstairs, but then when they could put into the ramp room, they kind of lost a lot of their players, and that's very unfortunate. Here they are going to come. It's an eco round coming in from the terrorist side, and are they going to try and put RDL downstairs with the bomb? Yeah, he's going to try and plant in the confusion. That's a very good tactic if he makes it, and he will.
Whoa.
It's a strong eco round.
Yes. Just in the nick of time getting the plant there, the extra bit of money. Going to help them dramatically here. Yeah. And iNation are just like clawing for every little edge that they can get in this right now because, of course, if they lose one more... I mean, they're playing for the draw here. They're playing for that 15-15.
Yeah. They absolutely are in. I mean, again,
around.
For anybody who doesn't know, putting down the bomb, even if you don't win the round, gives you an extra $800 for your team. I think $300 for the bomb planter as well. So it's a lot of money. It means that they could buy this round. And if they hadn't put down the bomb, then they would have had a lot less this time. So really important stuff coming out here. And a smart play from FiveCrowns to know that they could put one person down the vet very quickly and put the bomb down. It is 15-11 now. FiveCrowns still on the verge of winning this, but it's not over yet.
Pyth looks like he wants to make a quick pick on the ramp here, but he's slowed down. His approach slowed by that smoke. So it looks like stuff is kind of nothing too crazy is going to happen, although they're spamming through the smoke there on the ramp side. And it looks like they're just holding right now. It looks like they want to play not for a quick rush, but maybe for a pick, and to see what they can exploit afterwards. Yeah. And
YNK taking down Ulfmeister outside is a very good pick off here. Pronax is maybe going to go out and try and challenge him, but I'm not sure if is he just going to flash in?
If you're like a man down now, what options do you like? Because it looks like Pyth might be trying to open up Hut here.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to go for it. I think Pronax is going to be flashing in, and then they're just going to go for it. Here we go, Pyth. Maybe going to be the first one out of the hut. And there comes the flash. And a nice shot from Liad. But YNK also here takes down one. Kasab with a kill. Pronax covering from behind. That's a good spot, but he's all alone at the same time. Oh, man.
Great defense there from iNation. That pick on Olaf was so key there. And as we saw, like it really did feel like iNation were like, that FiveCrowns were like, what do we do now? I mean, our plan got kind of a bit like Olaf getting picked up so early, kind of messed up our plan. So what do we go with?
Yeah,
let's try to hit her.
I think they were trying to put Olafmeister outside to pick somebody off and like just have him like be like the Lone Ranger, the playmaker. He went down, and then they were like, okay, let's default to pushing the bomb site that's flashing, and let's go. This time looks like they are going to go for the ramp room, and this Emmy waiting here is going to get triple kill.
Whoa,
can he do more than that?
With the support, and Emmy is looking for that extra one, but he's only got 1 point of health left, so I think he's okay with the teammate picking it up and actually gets it with the grenade, so lovely stuff from Emmy.
Yeah, it's really nice. Obviously, just an eco round push into the ramp room, but still getting a quad kill, going to be feeling really good. 15-13, I mean, time is running out now for FiveCrowns to take this round, and again, it's not that it's playing badly, it's just that this is the terrorist side of Nuke. Again, 6 rounds, which is what iNation got for the first half, is very, very good, and it's showing now here in the late game. It is difficult for FiveCrowns. How much money have they got? Actually, not that much. They could really use to at least put down the bomb in this round if they want to be able to have a full buy for the final round, which is coming after this one. Unless FiveCrowns can just go out and take this round straight away, but I don't think it's looking very likely at this point.
No, it doesn't seem that way. And again, the intentions of FiveCrowns is betrayed by what the bomb carrier appears to be doing. Pronax with his teammates is holding with the grenades there, trying for some spam, and it looks like they're going to throw the grenades and go for an outside here as they lay down. They just layer the smokes on the courtyard.
YNK is actually getting smoked up. That's a very clever smoke. I'm sorry I missed that because I really want to see how they landed a smoke up there on the railing outside. They're going to be walking through, all 5 of them walking outside. And downstairs, Kingor is waiting, but he's going to be really alone down here. They're all coming for him.
Oh my goodness. There's like 3 players coming for Kingor around the corner. Oh, he picks off 1. Can he just destroy the rest? No, he gets 2 at least. Yeah. And that's a decent result there. Trading 1 for 2 is always nice. And the FiveCrowns still have to get that bomb down. They still have to get in the site. He bought a lot of time for his team. iNation losing more players. It's 2v2 right now. YNK with the AWP, Emmy with the M4 versus the 2 AKs of Lither and Pyth. And they didn't manage to get themselves on the site and with that plant. So they got stopped just short. But there's still work to do for iNation to just secure this one.
I mean, this is interesting. I mean, Pyfe is standing waiting. He can't really go in here. He doesn't have the health for it. Lida is coming up from upstairs, and he might be able to do some damage here, but I think YN... Oh, and there we go. What a shot from YNK. Now Pyfe is going to go down. It is going to be 15 to 14, pushing us straight on to the 30th round. And now, I mean, again, iNation, they are actually, sorry, FiveCrowns, they can buy here. But, and I think they'll be able to buy 4 grenades as well. So they did just have enough money. I think I sort of said that they maybe wouldn't have. Pyfe is the only one that doesn't have 4 grenades. This is going to be a really equal round, though. 15 to 14, and it's anybody's game at this point. But, I mean, if they push it to overtime now, I think iNation might end up winning just because of the sort of the frustration building up on FiveCrowns' side at this point.
Yeah, definitely. And RDL is setting up there defensively on that radio room. Looks like a very defensive setup overall. Again, gonna play it slow, see what you can get. Start the bomb drops near the Pronax there, and it seems like nothing much going on right now. What would you like for FiveCrowns to do here to try and get that 16-14?
I think a smart play is always to get the early pick off and then go from there. But right now it's the other way around. All of Meister getting dropped down here. Kingor taking some damage outside, and if they could take a kill on Kingor, they're going to be feeling really good. But
Pronax going to drop down aggressively the CT main there, and he might catch someone.
Emmy actually might catch Lida. Oh my god, a double kill for him. Pyfe will take down Kingor, but he was already low, and it is a very good situation here. Kassad taking down one Pronax all alone. 1-on-4, and it looks like the first match here in the FACEIT tournament is going to end in overtime. So that is exciting, man.
Oh my goodness, yeah. They came back.
About that
How many rounds did they get in a row? Like 6 or 7, 8, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, a really crazy. I mean, obviously ending completely evenly. 9 to 6 for both teams for the CT half. Really interesting stuff. And yeah, I think iNation, they took it from like 14-7 or something until it was 15-15.
And FiveCrowns got into that dangerous position where they had kind of spent all those resources that they built up initially, and then they had to eco. And then, when it gets to that point, and the other team's already won a bunch of like 3 or 4 close rounds, whilst FiveCrowns are using their lovely reserves of cash that they built up.
Yeah.
Then the eco comes for FiveCrowns, and then they lost a quick 2 or 3 more rounds, and they're like, what's happening now? What's actually happening?
It's so frustrating being constantly on the verge of winning and then not quite doing it. The overtime rules, I think, are 10,000 starting money, and then you play to the first person to get 4, the first team to get 4 rounds will win. So you play 3 rounds on the CT half, then 3 rounds on the terrorist half. If you get 4 rounds in total, you will have won the overtime. It could still go to more overtime, of course. But here we go. If you're just joining us, guys, you're watching the FACEIT monthly championships here, the finals. We're in the quarterfinals now. It's FiveCrowns playing up against iNation. We're looking at overtime, and this is the first map in a best of 3, and we're playing Nuke, so it couldn't get any more interesting.
Oh yeah, and it is. Don't be confused. This is the June championship. I know we're in July, but it is the June championship. Again, as
indeed,
we're just having a short delay here as we get the match settings all sorted out.
Yeah,
and.
Always fun with server settings, of course. But I mean, overtime in the first match, we were discussing earlier, which is going to be the best match. It's always difficult to know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think we should be given some credit for choosing a map that ends in overtime for the very first match. That's really interesting. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Again, remember to go and invite your friends here to watch the game, because we need more viewers here to promote Counter-Strike and grow a bigger community. That's what it's all about here.
Exactly. And remember, you guys can play on the points tournaments for Counter-Strike. Every day at 9 PM you can play those, and also on Sundays as well at 3. So if you're just hungering for some Counter-Strike action, you don't have to wait to play the points tournaments on FACEIT.com, as well the pickup games. If you're just by yourself and you want to hit up some Counter-Strike, just go for the pickup games. You can be with a team, you can be with 3 people, 4 people, whatever, and you can just play Counter-Strike. So whilst we wait for the server settings to get loaded up, I have to say, definitely. Of course, we had Na'Vi dropping out, and we had iNation taking their place. So at least it was not for naught.
No, definitely not. And I'm not sure. I'm actually honestly not sure if Na'Vi would have played very much better than iNation are doing right now. Na'Vi have been strangely inconsistent. They have been playing better recently, but still not up to the standard. And they have a huge reputation, obviously, to live off to as well. So. Yeah, I'm not at all sad that iNation are here. They're playing a very good game. Especially, it seems like Kingor is just playing really strongly, and Nicolino too. Nice to see the Serbian guys really stepping it up a lot.
Oh yes.
We'll have to see. I think we are getting ready now. Console saying go, go, go. So I hope you're ready for it. Yeah, overtime here in the first map in the best of 3.
This is so interesting. And of course, we have Mirage coming up after this, which was iNation's choice, I do believe.
Yeah.
And
I think they're just a little bit short on money here, starting with 800 in overtime. Not really optimal, so we're just getting that sorted out soon enough, guys. Always fun with settings like this.
It wouldn't be right if there weren't some kind of issues.
So, always is, and I'm happy that I'm casting and not adminning the servers, because I couldn't do that. It's so stressful having to do that, having to talk to the teams, and some setting is off, and you're not quite sure what the command is, and maybe the config has somehow locked itself. It's on read mode only, and you can't change it. And oh my!
Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. So I think we'll be getting it fixed very, very, very soon. Yeah. So if you guys just tuned in, we're going to an overtime between iNation and FiveCrowns here, and you got to say that from the performance of both of the teams, they both are looking like they want to make it all the way, or they can feasibly make it all the way to not only the semifinals but the finals, actually. Yeah, scary prospect though for FiveCrowns if they end up losing this first map, which is their map pick on Nuke, and then going on to play iNation's map, which is Mirage. So this could be, I would call this a bit of an upset if FiveCrowns don't make it out of the quarterfinals here. Exactly. So did we get this?
That's weird because it's weird because the money seems to be working, and then when they try and restart it, it stops working for some reason. The wonders of stuff like this. Like teams are at least enjoying it, so that's good. They're laughing in the chat. So yeah, that's what it is. I think everybody watching Counter-Strike is used to stuff like this. It's just how it works. I had to develop a speech for like the moments when you get like technical issues. Yeah. Because I noticed like a year or two ago, Tasteless, from the StarCraft 2 fame has on Brood War fame has a speech for technical issues, and he always starts it off with this eloquence of the vehicle of technology. I don't know how the rest goes, but that sounds awesome. So yeah, that is a very good idea. Obviously, good to go. I mean, Tasteless and Snartosis, legends in the esports industry, and I love watching them play. They have like the best chemistry I think you could hope for. It's so much fun. It is, and they spend a lot of time casting water tanks these days, which it feels like a waste. I feel so sorry for them. They should be casting more StarCraft. And yeah, they should be. And I watched that, and it honestly, like, they're very professional people, so they did a very good job of doing it. But at the same time, they were so funny. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Tasteless is not Tasteless for casting Counter-Strike. Maybe someone could go and tweet at them and ask them to come here at the FACEIT studio and cast a little bit of Counter-Strike. It could be a lot of fun. Yep. Not sure it would be very productive, but it would be entertaining at the very least. So I think we are now getting ready. Everybody has bought 10,000 starting money, and it is a best of 6 at this point. We got there. So let's have a look. Right now we have the typical setup, and yeah, some confusion on the server about whether or not we'll be restarting or not, but no restart. Yeah. And yeah, we'll have iNation once again here on the counter-terrorist side, leaving FiveCrowns on the terrorist side. Let's see what will happen. They're going to go aggressive into the upper site, and Pive gets caught by Nico there. RDL onto Kingor as through the squeaky they make their way, and Olaf through CT main, but they're just getting completely shut down by the defense of iNation, who have only dropped a single player, and that was just phenomenal there. And it seems like there is still confusion of some kind. I don't know exactly what. I see, yes. Oh, man. So this is weird because I just saw the admin. I think it was best of max round 10, and then it changed to max round 3, and then the server was like, never mind, we'll just do like 1 round and then change it. It's like the server has a mind of its own. Yeah, it definitely seems like it. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Hopefully we can fix the money situation. Obviously, iNation winning that first round are going to be feeling really good. 1 round to win it all. Yeah, like sudden death. Awesome. Okay, so yeah. Let this be an experience to remember. Yeah, indeed. I mean, this is stuff that's so difficult to plan for because obviously it's not like these settings are sort of made on the fly. But there's always like you can test and test and test, but there's always going to be like one thing that doesn't work, and that's so frustrating. So at least we get it out. It's like getting it out of the way right at the start of the tournament. Yeah, and.
Yeah, I guess at this point we probably won't catch another quarterfinal.